Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Tomorrow's Weather Today. Today, we're going to have an update on the potential for a winter storm in this area in the Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio regions um, for the beginning of this week. And we're going to start off by taking a look at the GFS. This is where we're at initialization. Um, the 12Z start time. This is 1 p.m. because this is 6 hours ahead because of precipitation surface map. We can see our upper level trough right in here um, with the thickness line, with the lower thickness lines. You can see our low pressure system down here in the Gulf region, which will be tracking up into Pennsylvania over the next uh, day or so. Snow looks to begin falling by sunrise tomorrow morning, Monday, in Indiana and Ohio. Um, Light snow and then some moderate snow on the backside as this moves up into New York and northern Pennsylvania. Still not seeing that heavy snow that we were seeing the other day, um, and I'm pretty sure it's looking likely that my prediction that this won't be a blizzard and with feet of snow is coming into fruition here. You can see our cold front down in here. Uh, Warm front here. We're going to watch out for some severe weather in this area tomorrow, according to the Storm Prediction Center. Snow continues on into Monday night into Tuesday with some lake effect happening. That's what we're seeing here is lake effect snow. Um, I think for this area we'll be seeing lighter amounts, but right along the Lake Erie coast here in Ohio and Pennsylvania, we will be seeing heightened amounts closer to um, 1 foot. Snow looks to end by Wednesday as that lake effect stops. Looking at our wind forecast here, um, not really seeing that strong winds that we were expecting to see with blizzards. You can definitely see that strong winds off the coast because there is no friction out there. Um, in order for this to be blizzard, there would need to be 35-mile-per-hour winds over 3 hours with visibility less than a quarter of a mile, and that does not look likely at this point in time. With those winds coming off the lakes, that will set up for some lake effect snow in this area. And the GFS is calling for, if we go um, into this area, only a few inches for most areas. Um, you know, 1 to 4 inches for most areas, and then, like I said, right along the coast, it's going to be heightened amounts closer to a foot, and the GFS has been pretty consistent on this. Now the Euro is going for basically the same thing, just a little more snow, um, up to up to 8 inches for most of Ohio, and closer to a foot along the lake here. And the UK Met is showing a similar story. And if we take a look at the Canadian, it's saying a little heavy on the snow, but I'm thinking that's because there's probably a better fetch off the water, allowing for lake effect in this area. Now, what is the SP, or not the SPC, the NWS saying for snowfall? If we take a look at the Cleveland snowfall map, they're calling for anywhere for 6 to 10 inches up to a foot possibly. This is where we're going to be seeing that lake effect snow coming off the water here. It's going to be a tight gradient. You can see there's 10 inches right here, and then in Erie there's 2 inches. And in Borough to Erie, an 8-inch difference. And you can see it drops off quickly as we go south. Just a general range of 6 to 10 inches in this yellow, I certainly think is possible with the lake effect. If we go over to the Pittsburgh NWS official forecast, 2 to 4 inches for the entire viewing area. And in Wilmington, Ohio, this is southeastern or southwestern Ohio, we're seeing 1 to 4 inches at most. Um, let's take a look at the Detroit office. Let's take a look at this really quickly. Forecast. They do not have any winter weather outlook. So that's looking like they're not going to be seeing a lot of snow in this area, and that's looking very likely as maybe just an inch or two is expected to fall up here. Now, for everyone that was doubting me in the last video, I am sorry to say that I'm going to be right. It's looking like. I did say about 6 inches could fall at a maximum. That's a little off, maybe 10 inches, up to a foot possible in this yellow area. But overall, I think my forecast is staying true with most of Ohio seeing only a few inches, according to the NWS and the GFS model. And blizzard conditions unlikely. And my video about debunking this possible blizzard is going to end up being correct. I'm not here to float my own boat. I'm here to give forecast. That's exactly what I did. I'm not a fear monger. I don't want to put fear into people. I want to put out the truth. And if that means downplaying something, unlike what everyone else is doing to get clickbait and views, I'm going to do that because I think the truth trumps fear mongering and trying to get the worst possible scenarios out there. Again, so I'm going basically with the GFS here on this GFS in European. I'm calling for a general 2 to 6 inches for most of Ohio, and then 6 to 12 inches along the lake here. With it maybe a few inches more in the mountains here in West Virginia, and then basically about a dusting to 2 inches in Indiana, and in the Detroit area maybe 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches at most. But I just wanted to make a quick video update about what was happening here, and it's looking likely. And then there's also that severe weather threat. If we go to the NWS here, we can see a large risk area with a slight risk of severe storms in the Carolinas tomorrow, with a large area of 2% chance for tornadoes and a small area of 5% along the North Carolina coast, with 5% and a 15% chance of damaging winds and no hail threat. There's going to be a lot of shear tomorrow, especially along the coast. Tomorrow, which is going to allow for storms to possibly be rotating. So areas along the coast need to keep an eye out for that. Some snow for this area and severe weather for this area. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a new video. And I will see you all soon. Have a good one.